Hey guys, my name is Kayla Rundle and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be epoxying my own garage floors. This has been something I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and I wanted an area that could be cleaner and look better, and then I'm, more comfortable laying on top of for videoing and making content, just making it cleaner and nicer. Been needing this for a very long time. I've been driving up to my parents' house to film mostly just because they have a nicer garage. So now I'm finally confident in this, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. It is a lot of work, and I will have all the information in the description down below. Oh, you can see it gassing out. Yeah, the concrete totally changed colors over there. And that's nasty, it eats away at it. Now you want to make sure to put a lot of water on it so it dilutes it. You don't want to be spreading the straight acid or let it dry.
Super fucking rough now, but it used to be so smooth.
Yeah, it is way rougher. I mean, you can see the difference of where it hit and didn't hit. Yeah, you can clear as day see like how smooth this is versus that. It's a much more porous. The acid eating through the concrete. The garage floor is all pressed. This is the result of the acid etching with the pressure washer, and we let it dry overnight, so it is completely dry before we put the first coat of primer on. And then we'll probably let the primer dry overnight since it's a 6 to 8 hour dry time before we put on the next layer for the flake and the speckle. This is our first time doing it. You think we got this?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah?
The lines in here don't matter.
The lines? Oh, and the pressure washing? Yeah.
It's literally not even, there's no...
It's the texture that matters, and this is so much more textured after the acid etching, so. All the examples we saw, nobody really even pressure washed it, and we did. Like every inch of the garage. And then I already masked off the important areas where we didn't want to get the epoxy. We also masked off right where the garage door closes so it will not touch the outside. We don't want the epoxy exposed to the sun on the edge. Hey. It's a pretty white.
It's probably mixed, yep.
Yeah, you want to pour it. I gotta edge it too. A lot of people aren't patient, and we're like very patient. Oh, get on your spiky shoes.
Really?
Yeah, go get it. You're in such a great job, son. Hey guys, I just wanted to give a quick break in this video and say thank you to the sponsor of this video, Dossier, and they are a perfume company, and as you can see here, I'm in my bedroom, and on my shelf right here, I have a collection of about 14 of their perfumes. I absolutely love these. I know for the girls that are watching this video, hopefully they love this, but even though this may seem like a girl product, this is also great for the males watching my content as well because they do have cologne. And actually half of these are cologne products. And one of my favorite things about this stuff is that they're actually non-toxic, cruelty-free, paraben-free, and colorant-free. So this is a great alternative rather than going for those expensive branded perfumes. And I know you guys don't know me too well on this channel. I don't talk about too much of my personal life, but I do love like branded products. But I always focus on quality, and this does the same thing for me. It smells just as great as those big brand name perfumes, and for like a fraction of the price. They're unbelievable. So guys, I will have a discount code down below in the description. Be sure to go check it out. It is Kayla Rundle 5 with all the links, and you will get a sign-up bonus if it is your first time looking at Dossier products. And they do have a holiday sale based on the amount of perfumes you buy. 1 through 6, you get a higher percentage off on your purchase. So go get them now. So if you guys have any girlfriends that you don't know what to get, go check this out. You can save the bank, and she will absolutely love these. I will have all the information down in the description. And let's get back to this video.
You know, this color white in the morning. Okay, so now.
All right, well, we let the primer dry for about 6 hours. Now we're doing the first coat before the flake, which is also white, which will get rid of some of the smudge marks we have from the primer. We called our guy Kyle, and he told us that it didn't have to be a perfect coat for the primer, and a lot of people don't even use primer, so I'm really happy we did, because I think it'll definitely give a better end result. Sam's mixing up the first coat, and after we apply the first coat on this is when we apply the flake.
I'm trying not to drip it.
Okay, I think that'll be fine. You okay?
It's on camera.
Well, you're gonna have a handprint there.
Are we?
Oh yeah, look at it.
Oh, are these all the blue ones?
You want to sweep those up probably. Where's your little dad?
Behind you.
Stole the respirator. I was doing all the edge work, so my face is closest to all the chemical. So our method for the flake, since we were throwing flake at the same time as we were laying down the base coat, it didn't really evenly spread and you can't see it. So we put garbage bags all over the windows across the garage. Let's see. And so that blocks all the light during the daytime, so we can open the garage to get light and then turn on the garage lights to charge the glow and then throw the glow in the clear. So now it's much more even.
Okay, let's throw some flake.
More flake?
Can they see it on camera?
I don't know, maybe.
Nice throw. It's like dropping little stars. Oh my god, it looks crazy. There's just a little area up there that you gotta try and get to. Like up in that corner. Throw your bag of stardust. That's pretty good.
Gosh, it's crazy. Sam is rolling on the clear.
Don't judge my mouth. I gave Caleb a rest.
Okay, well, I didn't show the process for the end of the big garage, but now we are working on the one-car garage, and we completely sealed the concrete with the primer, and Sam is just brushing it out because dust blows into the garage just throughout the day. We'll let it dry for about 8 to 9 hours, and then we're going to be applying the first epoxy coat. And with that coat, we're gonna be able to throw on the flake, and we'll let the flake dry overnight before we clear it, probably tomorrow mid-morning. Now it's all clean. This garage looks insane. For this garage, we are going to be epoxying all the way up these like little verticals over here. We didn't do that in the big garage because concrete needs some work, so we're gonna do like rubber baseboards so it will not have water reach the drywall, which I'll probably put some rubber in here as well, right here on these walls. But we moved all of the junk in this garage, even though the floors are all dried. We haven't put a car in here. And then once we finish that garage and let it dry, then we can organize everything in these garages and also get some really nice lighting in here for the cars. Good morning. It is the next day since we put on the epoxy with the chips like our plan is supposed to go, and we did lay it pretty heavy. We used the rest of the chips that we had, and now Sam is scraping away all the chips in the garage, and we did lay it down pretty heavy, so should be a good coat. So it's gonna be lots of scraping it away. We just got a scraper from Ace Hardware, and we're gonna go around by hand and scrape it. We couldn't find the long poles to make our lives easier, so we do it on our hands and knees, but it just makes us love the end result even more.
It's a lot of flake.
Yeah, it is. I kind of figured out a method, like I go like this way and then I do this way, like cross hatch it, and then it's perfectly even. Instead of working like in a circle, because I feel like it's kind of ends up being directional. We went super thick on that flake. You could tell like how layered it is.
So this is like we did last time.
Yeah, I think we went thicker this time on the initial. A lot sticking to it. Oh, all the excess flakes in the corner. That ends up being like... All right, the garage is finished, and I organized everything, so here it is. I wanted to show you guys my little sponsor shelf and all the things I need. And yes, I put the trailer back in here. Sam does run a detailing company out here in Scottsdale, Arizona, Detail Club, so this is his trailer. Obviously this garage is massive, so there's room for 2 cars, like in a tandem parking spot, and then the trailer fits in, like super easy. But the floors turned out so good. This is after actually a few weeks since we did them, so it's all completely dry. And it's really nice. They're like white floors with a little bit of a gray flake to it. And it matches all the whips. And I got my signs hung up. I got a G-Technic sign, a Gum Out sign, and then a Willwood brake sign. Obviously, I run the Willwoods on the Camaro, so I had to put them. Gum Out is some of the best stuff and very classic company you can never go wrong with. So this is my favorite part. Took me a while to get this whole shelving unit organized with everything I need, but honestly, this is a dream come true. I feel like every car enthusiast would love to have a shelf of everything they need to keep their cars maintained and cleaned. I guess I'll start from the very top. I got all the IK sprayers, which are one of my favorite sprayers, and they're warranted for all crazy chemicals for detailing. Got the HP tuners, HP VI3, which I will be doing a video on that coming soon. Onto all of the G-Technic products here. Literally everything you need to keep your cars clean and maintained. And I have their like old graphic bottles over here, and then this is like their full new collection. You can see some bottles are a little dirty just because I have been using them to clean all of my cars. And then hidden behind them, I have like the wash mitt, if you can see it. And then like all of the microfibers folded back there with a waffle weave and applicators, and even ceramics that I will be doing on the Civic coming soon. Then we come down to, again, Gum Out, which I will be using this today when I do the Civic brakes. I got lots of brake cleaner for when I need it. And then I used to have a lot of these, but went through a lot of them for putting one in all of the cars. But I have the Gum Out all-in-one fuel system cleaner. Just in case, I will need these. Probably for the next oil change, I'll throw another one of those into the cars. Then I have the AMSOIL CVT transmission fluid for the Civic and brake fluid for the Civic. All the different filters and a pump hidden behind there that I need for the cars. Onto like differential oils and a ton of the AMSOIL 600 plus brake fluid for the Camaro. You only use like 1.5 of these per brake fluid flush. So I definitely have way more than I need for those, but like it's way cheaper to buy a huge like case of them rather than one at a time. I think it was the same price to buy 2 versus like 8. So obviously more is the better. If you guys have money up front, it saves money in the long run. And then I have a lot more AMSOIL down here, racing oil for the Camaro and oil for the Civic, and trans fluid for the Camaro that goes all the way back there. So I have unlimited amount of oil changes to do. And even more oil, which is the new oil I've been running the Camaro. The engine's been liking this boosted synthetic 10W40. And diesel oil for the Dirty Max, which is parked over there. Do an oil change when that needs it next. All my little tools for the wrap I will be doing, which is this guy for the Civic, and then all my tools hidden down here along with the jacks. Well, that is my favorite part of this garage for sure. And then I just like organize like a little seating area and put like stickers and sponsors on the little trash can, and I thought it looked really cute. And then this sign actually lights up, so at night it looks really fun in here, especially when the floor glows. And then I use those subs since we're not using them as like a seat because it's like a wooden box, so it's very sturdy to sit on. Then I have a few mods that I haven't installed yet. I have the starter for the Camaro that I've talked about a couple videos ago that I ended up buying. Just have to install it. And then all these R1 Concept brakes for the Civic rotors and pads that I will be installing soon. Tons of VP Racing jugs because the Camaro's on E now for most of the time. So if I need E, it's always right there. And then when I go into town, I take the Civic to go get gas. And in the small garage that we epoxied as well, that's where I store the Camaro. She's like in her little cozy room in here, so she doesn't get bothered by all the chaos that happens in the main garage. And yeah, it's a little chaotic in this garage just because we haven't hung anything up yet. There's a lot of stuff and tools that we're trying to figure out where to put it. We might do a shed in the backyard. And we also hired a company to paint all the walls and the ceilings. And I actually took time to paint all of the trim on the garages because this used to be all wood. And I painted the trim on this window black, which this used to be like a wood stain as well. So all the garages like match the whole aesthetic. And then hopefully this is our like DI tank. I'm planning on doing like some sort of pressure washer setup on like this section of the wall here. I think it'd be perfect because it's by like the small 1-car garage, which is like the garage door on the side. So that'll be super convenient rather than having the hose on the ground this whole time. Well, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I have the full garage tour. It's nice and clean. I will be doing most of my videos in here from now on. So it's a much cleaner look and well worth it. The floors clean up super easy. I just spray them out with water and brush the water out. And I absolutely love it. And thanks, Sam, for the help. And again, if you guys are looking for this epoxy materials, if you want to do it yourself, I will put down the company that I bought this stuff from in the description. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoy this video and hope you have an amazing day or night, whatever time it is. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.